Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for my lovely Virgo people out there. I hope you're all doing fabulous. I'm sure you are. But let's see what's going on, my guides. Talk to me about Virgo here. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always intriguing if you ask me. But let's get this card out here. What's up with Virgo, please? It's been a lot of back and forth recently. So this card can represent control, and I'm getting the vibe of somebody toying around with something too. This is interesting, especially for the first card, but we'll talk about it. We're just going to place it off to the side. If you're new here, I'm going to be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a little look here at this card. So you see this person playing with the puppets. Generally, when I see this card, it is representative of control. So whether this is one's own willpower, trying to control an outcome, how something's going to work out. Hopefully this isn't somebody trying to be too controlling of you when this card shows up, but we think of a strategist, a planner, somebody who's like trying to make everything go according to plan. So that's something to think about. But a big vibe I was picking up this week with this card is somebody like toying around with something or messing around with something. I would be cautious, right? If you know you're playing with fire, like I would rather not, or I would rather you not when we have an energy like this. But it's very similar to the Emperor in a way, which doesn't always have to get bad or be bad. Like if there's something that's been out of control or has spun out of control recently, this is somebody coming in to bring structure to that. So we're just going to put it over there. I always say it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's see what tarot has for you this week, my friends. I'm going to shuffle it up, get you 3 cards in the upright before we get that intuitive, juicy stuff going. Using the Tarot in Wonderland. What do we got for Virgo here, mid-December? So, last week's reading had karmic ties all over it. And it like recent weeks, it's been a lot of up and down. Like one week we get a very positive reading. Then the next week, things are looking a little grim. But yeah, there was this big karmic energy, this cycle-based type of energy that karma could be served up in some way or fashion. So we're going to see what happens this week. That energy can stick around for quite a while. But as you know, nothing's ever set in stone. Only take this how it hits for you. It's not one size fits all. Let's get 3 cards out, because we could be looking at your energy or someone you're linked to. What do we got for Virgo, please? Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, we do have the 4 of Swords here. 2 cards popped out together. So the 4 of Swords. And just so you all know, I always do this top row in the upright. We pull the reversals when we clarify. All right, there could be some mystery here because the moon came out with the 4 of Swords. So we're really, really going to want to check that out, get a little more detail about it. Let's get one more, and we'll get a clearer picture. Feels a little sleepy. I would say in this time, watch your energy levels as well. Like with the way this feels, it feels very sleepy for some reason. Okay, Knight of Cups, not a bad card whatsoever. So this is going to be an interesting one for us to peel back because nothing is jumping out or feeling treacherous right here, Virgo. But there's some things we're going to take a look at, especially with the moon. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. So position number 1, the 4 of Swords. Notice this person does look like they're taking a little nap, taking a little snooze. This is one of my cards of spirituality, meditation, getting into those altered states. So that could be a good thing here. But when I see the 4 of Swords, I think of somebody that needs to take a break from something, needs to take a rest. Especially next to the moon, watch your energy levels in this time because you might be a little extra drained with a card like this. Or there's something you might need to just pump the brakes with, take a rest from. We'll really want to clarify this and see what's up. Okay, but in the reverse, this can mean other things kicking over, starting to pick up speed. So the clarifier is going to be important, but this is a still card. I always say also that it could represent the realm of your sleep and dreams. So if you're not getting enough sleep, having those interesting dreams or even nightmares, let's move over. We have the moon in position number 2. Now, this could represent a Pisces in your life. Some readers even link this to the Cancerians, the Cancer Collective. But the moon to me is, once again, the realm of dreams, the realm of sleep, that etheric realm. And I've been picking that up in the earth signs this week. The moon could be intuition. Your intuition could be tugging at you. This is a card of psychic gifts, very similar to the High Priestess when we talk about that. But when I get the moon, I always think of something that might be hidden, something that might be unexpected, unseen, surprising. Like we think the realm of the unknown when we have the moon. So it's going to be important, if it's not a person, to see what this moon could represent, whether it's an event, whether it's an issue. Moving to the back end though, not feeling too rough because we have the Knight of Cups. Now, water sign energy once again. So if you are linked to a water sign, they're showing up here double in this reading. The Knight of Cups, usually a very beautiful, smooth, silky type of energy. If this isn't a water sign individual, this card could be creative, artistic, and with all this etheric energy, it might be a good time for you to do any sort of creating, right? Expressing yourself through creative means. This is a smooth talker. Right? This is like a silky smooth Prince Charming type of energy. He could be a messenger, right? So we're talking communication. But when I see the Knight of Cups, I do think of that nice, smooth, silky type of energy. And it could just represent love. It could represent romance, like the realm of your emotion. Pardon me. So let's just leave him right there. I want to dive deeper. Pardon me. I want to dive deeper on all of it, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. Ooh, I had a little froggy in my throat, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time and see what's going on for Virgo. My guides, talk to me. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Four of Swords. And I always like to give the invitation that if you read tarot cards yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to the Virgo Collective, you could drop it right on down there in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes, okay? So let's see what's up with this Four of Swords. Why is it here for Virgo? Thank you. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, there is something, and I got this for you about a month ago, that there is something that needs to be brought to a stop. There is something that needs to be stopped or pump the brakes. We have the Chariot in reverse, more of this water sign energy. So I will say this, there could be something in the realm of how you're feeling emotionally that could be really highlighted in this time. I don't necessarily feel like it's sporadic emotion, but with the Chariot in reverse, if you're not having issues with a Cancer or a Cancerian, it's saying, well, full stop. Put the brakes on this. You need a rest. You need a break from this, all right? Or you need to watch out for yourself, mind, body, soul. So this can be a little bit of a warning here, okay? And I want to see how the rest of it plays out. That like Spirit might be wanting you to like rest, recuperate, recharge from something, especially if times have been tough recently. But Four of Swords, Chariot in reverse, it's simple, right? I don't even need to get too intuitive to feel this. It's like, all right, slow it down, pump the brakes, stop this, okay? Like, it'll be okay. Just slow it down for a minute. So we're going to see what's up with that moon. For some of you, whether it's overworking, overthinking, it could be all of that stuff. Could it be emotional volatility? Absolutely. So Spirit could be warning you about mind, body, and soul, trying to bring balance there. Let's see what's up with the moon. For some of you, yeah, maybe it's something that's already happened, but let's see what's going on with that moon there. Really want to get over to that Knight of Cups too. Why's the moon here for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, yeah, Devil in reverse. Yeah, and it is giving me the energy of like somebody's true colors being revealed in this time. That's an absolute possibility here with the Devil in reverse. Now, for some of you, this could be like a Capricorn that's in the shadows, or issues with a Capricorn, the fact that it's showing out here in reverse. Lots of major arcana and powerful here. So once again, this can be a little bit of a warning that if you're not linked with a Capricorn, like beware, watch out for this devil figure, this devil creature. Now, can it be linked to habits? Of course. Could it be linked to thinking processes or behaviors? Absolutely. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But when I see this, when I see the devil in reverse under the moon, I think of somebody's true colors being shown, okay? Or somebody's true colors being revealed, true intentions, true motives. So do with that what you will. Like, there might be someone around you that's been hiding their true motives, and it like really comes to light in this time. But watch out for any of that devil energy for sure, because once again, this could be a little bit of a warning, even though it's showing up in reverse. For a portion of you, it could be a problem starting to resolve. So I want to see what's up with that Knight of Cups, because even though we're having little warning signs, little red flags, I don't feel like the whole thing's treacherous, but I would watch out for this devil energy for sure. Let's go in on that Knight of Cups, then we'll do a quick recap before we get the shadow card. So why is the Knight of Cups here? So we have a couple possible warnings here, but why is the Knight of Cups in the mix? Thank you. Yeah, here's this karmic energy showing up from last week. So some of you might just need the reassurance and knowledge that everything is going to be fine, everything will be okay in the end type of energy, with justice in the upright under the Nine of Cups. Like, hey, yeah, this might be a little rough right now. You might be feeling a little rough, or this person might be acting funky and weird, but everything will be fine. Just know that you are in some sort of, there could be a big karmic cycle that's just working its way through. There could be a cycle of life that's just processing here. But if that's not a Libra showing up with all this, we have a lot of zodiac signs showing up this week. But justice in the upright, it could be that karmic energy coming in. And I did get a similar thing in the Capricorn reading where we had a Knight and we had justice linked together. This is action. Okay, but for you, it feels slightly more positive here. That something like this karmic energy, this karmic cycle could come in. And we saw it last week, karmic justice incoming. It's showing up once again. Okay, and these energies can bleed through, they can bleed over. For some of you, it might just be needing to have recognition that you are in some sort of cycle that just needs to work its way through. But let's go through, and for some people, karma could be good. Karma could represent blessings and stuff like that. But let's go through and do a quick little recap before we get the shadow card. If you look in the box position number 1, interesting plays of energy this week. We have the Four of Swords with the Chariot in reverse. That is a simplistic message that you need to either take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. There might be something or someone that needs to get that brake pump, needs to stop, or at the very least slow something down. That's just what this tells me. Moving over, we do have the Moon with the Devil in reverse. Was giving me that revealing type of energy, like someone's devilish energy being revealed. You might see somebody's true colors. Or for a portion of you, maybe it's seeing somebody might not be as bad as you initially thought. That could absolutely be it. But the main thing I was picking up here is like someone's true colors being revealed, right? So I don't want to say like the mask coming off, but that could absolutely happen in this time. That unexpected hidden devil energy. On the back end, though, we have the Knight of Cups with justice in the upright. Just like last week's reading, it's a very similar vibe that this karmic justice could be coming in. Or you could be working through a karmic cycle, and that's okay. Life is all about those cycles, right? But this is more assurance that everything will be okay in the end. That's how it mainly felt. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card real quick. Let's see what's in the shadows for Virgo. A couple of warnings here, but nothing too treacherous. What's in the shadows? Yeah, I'm still using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion. I have a lot of fun with this deck. And whether it's something old, something new, you just take it how it hits. What's in the shadows for Virgo? I mean, we've had so much major arcana and different links. We have the Nine of Cups. It's interesting. There's this link between this reading and the Capricorn reading, because in their shadows was the Ten of Cups. You got the Nine of Cups in the shadows, and that is a very similar type of message, right? This could be an energy of wish fulfillment, usually one of the most positive cards in the whole entire deck. However, when we see it in the shadows, we have to think of the inverse. So this is telling me that a lot of you might need to don't be so nice to certain people, or stop giving too much of yourself, because this could be a very welcoming type of energy where someone's like, I'll share it all with you. For a portion of you, you might need to tighten the circle or tighten something up, and just don't give too much of yourself away. Like, learn to budget your energy, your emotional energy, all that stuff. This can also be a big warning about overindulgences, which has been a theme in the earth signs recently. So you're going to want to not overindulge in any pleasures of the flesh. Specifically, since we had the devil here, you might be tempted to. Specifically, if you've been trying to, push certain things away, there can be a temptation here. So Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the fire air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.